Greetings, wizards! Welcome to the Papercraft Wizard channel. My name is Kelly, and I'm so excited you're here. In this video, we'll be decorating the cover of our Charmed mini album. Let's get started. First, we have 5 pieces that are 2 1/4 by 1 1/2. We also have 5 pieces that are 2 inches by 1 1/4 inches. Next, I'm going to make a mark on the large rectangles. The mark's going to be a 1/2 inch from the bottom and centered. Now I'm using my scissors to snip from the bottom center up to that mark we made. And now I'll go from each corner up to the mark. And I'll do that for the remaining large rectangle pieces. Now I'm going to do the same thing with our smaller rectangles. I'm going to go a 1/2 inch up from the bottom and mark it at the center. And just as we did with the large rectangles, we're going to trim from the bottom up to that center mark, and then from each corner on the bottom to that center mark. And we'll do that for the remaining pieces. Now let's adhere our rectangle pieces together, and this will create our flags for our banner. I like to line my flags up next to each other so that I can make sure I'm putting the paper in the correct spot. And we'll do this for the remaining pieces. Next, I used some alpha dies to cut out the letters for the word happy. I cut out 1 out of the decorative paper from the collection and 2 from our base cardstock. This will give our letters a little bit more dimension. I'm going to adhere all 3 of the layers together, the 2 pieces of base cardstock on the bottom and then the decorative paper on top. And I'll do this for all of the letters. If you're enjoying this video, please subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. Now that we have all of the layers of our letters together, I'm going to add the letters onto our banner flags. I'm going to make sure that I leave plenty of room at the top to add a couple of hole punches and some 1/8 inch eyelets. And we'll do the same thing with each of the letters. And now I'm playing around with my designs. I cut a few of the strips from the paper collection, and I measured from the suede spine to the end of the decorative paper on the cover, and the measurement was approximately 8 3/8 inches. For my Halloween, I had thought I had a die that would cut out the word, but I couldn't find it. So I used my Cricut, and I used 3 layers of base cardstock and 1 layer of a glittery cardstock that I had on hand. Next, I marked our banner flags on the back about a 1/4 inch from the top and a 1/4 inch from the edge. Now that I have the holes marked in our first piece, I'm going to use that piece to make marks on the other banner pieces to ensure that the holes are as close to the same spot as possible. And next I'll punch the holes for all of the banner pieces. And now I'll add my 1/8 inch eyelets and use my crocodile to press those in place. And now we'll begin adding all of our elements to the cover. I've inked up the edges on all of my strips. I'll add some adhesive and adhere those strips into place. Next, let's set up our banner. I'm putting it on the cover as I'd like it. And I'm making a mark right where I think my 1/8 inch holes should go to pull our string through and our brads. I'm punching these 1/8 inch holes. And now I'm going to string up the banner. I'm just adding each one of the banner pieces to our black and white twine. I'm putting the ends of our twine through the 1/8 inch holes. I've decided I'd like my banner to have a little bit more dimension, so I'm going to add some foam squares. Now that my banner pieces are in place, I'm going to flip over our cover, add some double-sided tape, and adhere down the ends of our twine. I'm slightly untwisting the twine at the end so that it will adhere better onto the cover. Next, we'll add our brads into the holes. And now we'll flip the cover back over to the front and continue to add our decorative elements. The chipboard piece has two little hole cutouts on each side. I'm leaving the cardboard in those cutouts, and I'm going to add some Swarovski crystals on top. And here we have our finished cover. If you've enjoyed watching this video, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring that bell for notifications. Thank you for watching. Happy paper crafting.